Hey guys, today we'll be taking a tour of the new teacher schedule called My Schedule. And it's divided into 3 pieces. It's divided into My Calendar, My Classes, and Slot History. So let's start with My Calendar. First, let me show you the new vs the old calendar. Right now, you'll be looking at this in the teacher portal, and it's changing to this calendar. So what's new? First of all, we divided the calendar into the morning and the evening time slots. In general, if you open a time slot, it's green. And once it's a booked class, it changes into blue. If the slot has this light turquoise color, it means it's being processed. As you can see, all slots are in Beijing time. If you hover over the slot, you'll see your local time or the time zone the computer is set in. Here we see the local time. In my case, it's of course as well Beijing time because I'm in Beijing. Also, we have 2 added days. You can see you can have a peek into the next week, and also you can review a day of your last week. Now that you know your way around, let's open a new time slot by clicking Open Time Slot. Okay, so let's do this by clicking Open Time Slot. First of all, I would like to explain to you guys we have 2 types of time slots. We have the fixed time slot. Here you can see a fixed time slot has to be at least 40 weeks and can be 52 weeks at most because it's usually turned into a regular class. And if we choose the flexible time slot, which is usually turned into trial classes, we can have durations from 1 week up to 40 weeks. So in this case, let's open a flexible time slot, and I would like to start on Friday. And note here, this is Beijing time. I'm of course choosing from 7 to 9 hour peak hours, so I'm choosing from 8. Please note, by the way, there are no classes in the morning time in Beijing during the week, so these are unavailable. Let's choose an 8, and I want to open this for 10 weeks. And by clicking Preview, I can see here all these dates are unavailable, so I have to choose something else because otherwise it would be green. So let's go back and say if these are unavailable, I also have time on Monday. And on Monday, I only have time at 5. And I'm also checking 10 weeks. I will preview this, and here I'll see, okay, it turned all green, so this is available, so I can click Submit. And then I can show you guys this time slot here on Monday is open. And will be open for the next 10 weeks. Last but not least, you've seen these little tags here. We have available, booked, and I can show you in a minute how to cancel a slot. Available just means that you have opened a slot and it's not been booked yet. And booked means there is a class booked. And if you have this with a light green color, as I've explained before, it means it's booked, but it's in progress, as in the students are still thinking about when to actually start the class. So now I will show you how to delete a time slot. So for example, I've opened the time slot for 10 weeks, but now I no longer have time on this date. So I just click on the time slot and click on Cancellation. So please note, this time slot will no longer be able to be reopened. And of course, the class can no longer be booked because it can no longer be seen by the students. And also please note that if the class is already booked, you cannot cancel. You can cancel it by asking for leave. And really important as well, if the slot is less than 24 hours away, it also can no longer be cancelled because it's just too short of a time. In this case, it's all fine, so I can click submit. And here you can see close the time slot. So next up, let's see the tab My Classes. You can see we have divided into your current classes in green, then we have upcoming classes in blue, and all the classes that you've ever taught, so your finished classes, in red. So for example, I would like to see what my upcoming class is like. So it's a booked class and I know it's coming up. And here I can see it's on Friday at 7 p.m. And I have Alex and Wendy in this class. Alex is 8 years old and Wendy is 7 years old. And I have taught 0 out of 25 classes. And here I can see the level is a pre-K class. So I have all the information in one place. And of course I can do the same thing with my current classes to see how much I still have going on. Here I have taught 19 out of 20 classes. And here I have taught 6 out of 25 classes, for example. So this really gives you a nice overview of where you're at. And then last but not least, we have the slot history. Here you can see that I have closed the flexible slot. So the slot history just shows you what slots have been opened and what slots have been closed. Also, it shows you the user who did that. In this case, I'm the teacher, so it'll show you teacher. If your CS closes the slot for you, for example, if you ask for leave, the CS will close your slot, then you will see that the CS has done this. And also you can see this in your local time and in Beijing time. And of course the time of action. Here I can show you again all the colors. We're happy that you... So that's it for today, guys. I hope you have understood all the new functions and I hope that you enjoy using the new My Calendar functions. Again, you can find this under My Schedule. Bye bye, guys.